Alright, so you're stuck in a plateau in your training. You didn't give a lot of context as to what exactly the plateau looks like. I know there's a TikTok character limit on the comments, so I'm going to make some assumptions and tell you what I would do if I was stuck in a training plateau and what I have done in a training plateau. First question I would ask yourself, are you really in a plateau? A lot of people will just get stuck on their 5-rep bench press for 2 workouts and then they'll just say, well, I'm in a plateau. Duration and time frame, in my opinion, really matters. If you're consistently stuck at, let's say, a 200-pound bench for 5 reps for 3 to 4 weeks, and you just can't seem to increase the weight or add a rep, all right, maybe it's time to take a look at things. Let's look at training first. Are you being intentional with your training? Are you pushing yourself every workout? Are you in a plateau, or are you really just not trying extra hard to add that progress, add that weight to the bar, add that extra rep? So be honest with yourself about how intentional you're being with your training first. The next thing I would try, even though you said it didn't work for you, would be some sort of a deload. If I was stuck at 315 for 2 sets of 5 on my back squat for 3 or 4 weeks, I may back off to 295 and do 6 to 8 reps for a few workouts, and then come back up to maybe 320 and try to break through that plateau. So spend a little time under that weight you're stuck with and do a little bit more volume work to push through. You may be surprised when you come back to that PR weight, you may be able to blow right through it. Next thing, diet and recovery. Are you actually eating enough? Are you gaining weight week over week? This individual's in a calorie surplus, so I'm talking to the bulking folks here mainly. The training rule still applies if you're cutting. You should be pushing for PRs year round. You hear me? Next, are you sleeping well? You mentioned you aren't sleeping well. Fix that. Sleep is literally a performance-enhancing drug. Also, it sounds like you're doing some heavy strength-based work, which is great, but you got to remember, a lot of that strain you put on the body is in the central nervous system, the brain. And sleep is where the brain recovers and repairs itself from the strenuous load that you put on it in your training session. So do not skimp on your 7 to 9 hours. And then, if you've taken a hard look at your training and your intention behind it, your nutrition and your recovery, and you're still not where you want to be through that plateau, maybe change it up. I literally made the decision this morning that I'm about to totally flip-flop my training. I tweaked my shoulder at my workout this morning, and I decided it's time to do something different. I've been training heavy for many months now, and I'm going to try something a little bit different. Still based around the core lifts, but a little bit different. After 4 to 6 weeks, I'm going to jump back to the heavy weight training, and I bet I'll be better off in the long run. So, in summation, take a hard look at your training and the intention behind it. Take a look at your nutrition and your recovery. And if you're doing all of that right and you're still not breaking through, maybe it's time to make a little change and then revisit it in a few weeks. Hope this was helpful.